What if I told you that Neymar Jr is about to make a decision so bold, so unexpected, that it could completely change his career and force Carlo Ancelotti's hand? Yes, you heard that right. After months of being ignored by the Brazilian boss, Neymar seems ready to challenge Ancelotti in the best way possible, by making a move that could leave the entire football world stunned. According to reports from the transfer market, Neymar is on the verge of leaving Santos again. But this time, his next destination could rewrite the story of his comeback. A destination where he won't be haunted by injuries, where he'll rediscover his magic, and most importantly, where Ancelotti will have no choice but to recall him to the Brazil national team. So, where's Neymar going? And how could this decision change everything for both Neymar and Brazil? Let's dive into the full story. Just a few weeks ago, Neymar Jr was left out of Brazil's latest call-up once again. Despite returning to the pitch for Santos after his long injury layoff, Ancelotti didn't include him in the squad for Brazil's African tour. And that raised the question that every Brazilian fan has been asking. Why is Carlo Ancelotti ignoring Neymar? Because if we look at the facts, Neymar is no ordinary player returning from injury. When he came back wearing the Santos shirt, even for just 23 minutes, he reminded everyone why he's still one of the most gifted footballers of this generation. His movements were smooth, his touches sharp, his creativity alive again. The spark was clearly there. And yet, Ancelotti turned a blind eye. The decision shocked millions. Neymar had done everything to prove his readiness, but still, the Italian manager refused to give him another chance. But here's where things get interesting. Neymar isn't the type to give up easily. He never has been. Like the mythical phoenix rising from the ashes, he has rebuilt himself time and time again throughout his career. Every fall, every injury, every setback has only made him more determined. And this time, he's preparing for another remarkable rebirth. According to reports from the transfer market, Neymar is now ready to take a daring step, leaving Santos to join none other than Lionel Messi's Inter Miami in the MLS. Yes, you heard that right. Neymar Jr could soon be wearing the pink jersey of Inter Miami, reuniting with his old Barcelona friends, Messi and Luis Suarez. And if that happens, it won't just be another big-name transfer. It will be one of the smartest and most strategic career decisions Neymar has ever made. Why? Because the MLS offers something Neymar desperately needs right now: safety, consistency, and recovery. Everyone knows how rough and physical Brazilian domestic football can be. The tackles, the intensity, the pace, they often push even the strongest players to their limits. And for someone like Neymar, who's already faced countless injuries, staying in such an environment is simply a risk too high. But in Major League Soccer, the story is completely different. The tempo is slower, the defenders are less aggressive, and the overall playing style is much safer. According to experts, playing in MLS could reduce Neymar's injury risk by nearly 70%. Imagine that, a healthy Neymar, free from injuries, fit and firing for an entire season. The world already knows what that version of Neymar can do. And that's not all. If Neymar joins Inter Miami, he'll be reunited with Messi and Suarez, two of his closest friends and former teammates from the legendary MSN trio at Barcelona. Their chemistry back then was magical, almost telepathic. Together, they terrorized defenders across Europe, rewriting history with goals, assists, and trophies. Reuniting with them in Miami could reignite that same energy and confidence that made Neymar unstoppable. Playing alongside Messi again would not only boost Neymar's performance, but also rebuild his mindset, the winning mentality that he had during his Barcelona peak. With Suarez's instinct in front of goal, Messi's genius behind him, and Neymar's flair linking it all together, Inter Miami could become an absolute powerhouse in American football. And for Neymar, this move could do much more than just boost his stats. It could force Carlo Ancelotti's hand. Think about it, a fit, happy, and informed Neymar dominating MLS, scoring 30-plus goals in a season, just like Messi did after joining the league. Can Ancelotti really keep ignoring that? Especially when the 2026 World Cup will be held in North America, in the same environment Neymar will be playing in week after week. The weather, the pitches, the travel distances, everything would already be familiar to him. So, when Brazil prepare for that World Cup, Neymar would have the ultimate advantage. Match fitness, local experience, tactical sharpness, and the kind of confidence only great players carry. If that happens, Ancelotti won't have much of a choice. He'll have to bring Neymar back. Some critics might say Neymar's best years are behind him. But history tells a different story. This is a player who's built his career on proving people wrong. When he left Barcelona, many said he'd fade away. He didn't. When he was injured before major tournaments, they said he was finished. He came back every time. And now, with this move, he might be about to do it all over again. Rebuild his legend from the ground up. Neymar's potential move to Inter Miami isn't just about money or fame. It's a statement, a message to the world, and especially to Ancelotti, that he's not done yet. It's about showing that even after all the setbacks, he still has what it takes to shine on the biggest stage. It's about finding the right environment to stay healthy, confident, and focused. Because deep down, Neymar knows the world hasn't forgotten his magic. And maybe, just maybe, the next chapter of his career will be the one where he finally fulfills the destiny everyone once imagined for him. If things go as planned, Neymar's journey could come full circle, from Santos to Barcelona, from PSG to Brazil, and now from Santos again to Miami. And in that pink jersey, surrounded by his closest friends, he could rediscover not only his football, but also his joy. Once that happens, even Carlo Ancelotti will have no option but to open the doors of the Selecao once again. Because a healthy, confident, and motivated Neymar Jr. is not just another player. He's a phenomenon, a game changer. And Brazil knows, when Neymar shines, the world stops to watch. So now, all eyes turn to Miami, and to the man who refuses to give up. Neymar Jr. may have been ignored, doubted, and criticized. But just like the Phoenix, he's about to rise again, stronger, wiser, and more determined than ever. So what do you think? Will Neymar's move to Inter Miami finally convince Ancelotti to bring him back to Brazil's squad? Or will the Selecao continue their journey without their most iconic number 10? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe for all the latest updates on Neymar,